Hi guys, it's Jessica D 1987 here, coming at you guys today with a recipe for homemade whole wheat tortillas, as requested by DK James 5. Thanks so much. Let's see, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I'm going to list the ingredients for you. Right here we have 2 cups of whole wheat flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening, and 1/2 cup of warm water. Okay, so let's get started. You're going to take the 2 cups of whole wheat flour, add in the baking powder, add in the salt, and whisk that all together. Okay. From there, you're going to add in the olive oil. Okay. And then you're going to dump in all of the shortening. I'm going to mix it. Okay, what I was saying is that you're going to mix it until it looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see that, until it's nice and crumbly. And then you're going to go ahead and add in your 1/2 cup of warm water. And you're going to stir it. Or use a whisk, either or. Until it starts to form a dough. And it's going to be sticky. But if you want, you can use your hands, which is obviously the best tools. But you're going to mix until it sort of starts to look like this. I'm going to use my hands. Just until a little ball starts to form. Sort of like this. If you guys can see that. You want to get it like this. And you knead it a couple of times until it starts to look smoother. Probably about 15 to 20 times. Just use the heel of your hand. Okay. And when it looks just about like this, you're going to cover it with a clean kitchen towel and let it rest for about 15 minutes to let everything kind of come together in the dough, to give it a chance to rest. And then I'll be back and show you guys what to do next. Thanks. Okay guys, I'm back. The dough has rested, and I have divided mine into 9 little balls, if you can see there. It should yield you anywhere from 8 to 12 balls, depending on how big you're going to do them for this recipe. I'm going to roll them out and let you guys see at least one of them. You can either use a floured surface, or you can use this Silpat like I'm using here, or you can use some parchment paper so they won't stick if you're not trying to get your counters dirty. I'm going to see if I can do at least one for you guys. You just start from the center and roll it out as thin as you can get it, but not too thin where it will tear. Just roll it out. And they're not going to be perfect circles like what you see in the grocery store, but that is what makes them much more rustic. And no one's really going to see the size of them. They taste better, so that's all that matters. And they are much, much healthier for you. Okay. Let's see if you guys can see how thin that one is. Can you guys see it? Let's see. If you can see, that's how big it is. So I'm going to finish rolling the rest of them out, and then the next step I will show you how to cook them. Okay, stay tuned guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Just in case you guys hear any noise in the background, it's my son. He's down here playing. But anyways, here I have a skillet that's just dry. It's heating up on the stove. I have it about medium heat. I'm going to take the rolled out tortillas. As you can see, they're not perfect circles, if you guys can see that. But I'm going to heat them up and let you guys see how that process goes. And the key to keeping these pliable, like the ones that you find at the grocery store, is to put them in a Ziploc baggie here to cool, even while they're still pretty warm right off the skillet. And that way they'll be much more pliable, so you guys can use them to roll them for, you know, enchiladas, burritos, or anything like that. So the pan is hot, and let's go ahead and get started with the first one. So you're going to take it and put it right there in the pan. Let me turn this up just a little bit. Not too high because you don't want to burn it. But that's it starting. And once it starts to bubble, you see those little air pockets, then you'll know it's time to flip it over. And then if it gets too big, you obviously want to pop them, but you take it out and you're going to stick them in the bag, and I'll be back to show you guys how that goes. Okay guys, I'm back on the last one just to show you how quickly they cook up. So you stick it right there in the frying pan, and I want you guys to see how quickly the bubbles start to form on it. If you can see, the little ones are starting to come. And once you see where they start to get a little bit bigger, then you're going to go ahead and flip it over. If you guys can see that. And there's nothing in the pan, no oil, it's a dry pan. Keeps you from adding fat. And if you can see those little dark spots there, it's telling you that it's done. And the other side is going to do the exact same thing. And what you're going to want to do is, once it's finished, you're going to take it and you're going to stick it directly in the Ziploc bag that I was telling you guys about earlier. And the steam allows the tortillas to become much more pliable. So when you do use them for whatever recipes, like your burritos, your enchiladas, tacos, or what have you, they'll be much more pliable. So as you can see, mine are all done here in that bag. And if you can see the steam that's in the bag, that's going to make it much more pliable. Actually tonight we're going to use ours for some chicken tacos from some leftovers of roast chicken last night. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and if you have any comments, please leave them below, and remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless, guys.